Hello, group and peers. I did my research on empowerment practice research for young LGBTQ populations and how they are oppressed and discriminated against, and some of the barriers that they face. So during this process, as I learned about empowerment practice strategies, and then I looked at that type of skill set and used it where I live in Kalamazoo, Michigan, with the LGBTQ population here. What I learned is, through the course that I applied to this population, is strength-based strategies and access-based strategies where you use your community, your resources within the community to help solve some of the oppressions and discrimination issues that in this particular population, the young LGBTQ population, some of their concerns. One of the things that I've loved about this research project that I've learned is I didn't know much about project resilience that Dr. Hill had referenced in our reading, and it's very similar to empowerment practice strategies. I do like community-based organizations that participate in helping create an environment for vulnerable populations such as the homeless and the LGBTQ populations and other marginalized populations such as the disabled people. Let's see, the 4 important points that I would like to share is the ABCD community strategies, access building, community development, I believe that's what it stands for, and of course strength and talent-based strategies. One of the congruent overlapping strategies such as Project Resilience, where they talk about dealing with children who have trauma and trying to use some of their strength to help overcome some of those diversity feelings and suicidal feelings and traumatizing feelings. If we can minimize that by using other community-based organizations such as the Boys and Girls Club and other empowerment strategies such as strength and talent strategies, if we can help young people use their talents and take their trauma and turn it into art or music, or join a local sporting team in the community to help keep them engaged with their community, but in a positive way. This was an enlightening course. I learned so much about empowerment, about resilience, about inner strength and self-reflection. And as a social worker, these tools are going to be invaluable once I'm able to reach the client or the LGBTQ population with resources and skills that I can actually help teach them how to use themselves. I'm really excited to share this with my classmates. Being a disabled person, I know a little bit about extra resources around here, but I did not realize all the other organizations that I've called and did research on in my community, how they're already connected together and they help with each other. For example, there are deaf LGBTQ people, and they are connected to the same interpreters that I use as a visually impaired and hearing impaired person myself. So it was really unique for me to find that connection and how some resources overlap when it comes to vulnerable populations. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me once I post my video. One of the questions that I ask my classmates is, if community-based or ABCD-based or strength and talent-based or solution-focused-based empowerment strategies? Which one is your favorite? Which one would you use in your profession in the future? I believe community-based and strength-based practices by using the assets around you is one of the best ways to go. That's my preference. I am curious to hear what yours are. And thank you for listening to me explain some of the excitement that I have about learning empowerment skills, empowerment teaching skills. And I was really surprised to learn that Project Resilience also uses those particular skills for trauma. So that was enlightening for me as well. Thank you.